Welcome back. The Bluegrass Showcase is an annual event held at Kentucky State University in the spring for young people across the country. It includes a cheer clinic and a football camp. And here to tell us more about the event is the Director of Partnerships and Operations, Ryan Montgomery. Welcome to the show, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thrilled to have you on.
Appreciate
and I know we were just talking about how important it is for these kids to get involved in things like football and cheer. So tell us a little bit about the Bluegrass Showcase.
No problem. The Bluegrass Showcase actually originated in Louisville, Kentucky. With a partner of mine. His name was Curtis Blackwell, and he pretty much was like, hey, why don't we put on an event for young people throughout the Midwest to pretty much have them do something during the springtime. And so it was a great success the first year, and from there it has evolved to us moving it from Louisville, actually moving it to Frankfort, Kentucky, where Kentucky State University is at. And so each year we just try to add a different dynamic to the camp, just to get more and more young people involved and also help out with the exposure of Kentucky State University as a whole. So.
Yeah, and you were telling me that you guys are actually giving out tours to the people that go to this, correct?
Yes. So the morning of the camp, the participants, if they would like to, they'll be able to participate in a campus tour that'll pretty much be it'll be guided by the young people that attend Kentucky State University. So it won't be guided by the alumni or by the university. It'll be actually students walking around, the young people from around the country, and pretty much sharing their stories about why they chose Kentucky State University and what campus life is like.
Yeah, and I mean, you played football at Kentucky State University, and you're still working there to this day. So, I mean, you must obviously love it. Why did you choose that place?
It was just, it felt like home. My mom always said, when it comes down to picking a university, once you set your feet on that campus or that institution or whatnot, if it feels like home, that's where you need to be. So my first visit at Kentucky State was like pretty much like going home and visiting an auntie or a cousin. The students and the coaches and everybody pretty much welcomed me with open arms, and I fell in love, and I chose to go there for the next 4 to 5 years.
That is fantastic. And now we have the Bluegrass Showcase. So can you tell us more about Building Lives Through Sports?
No problem. Building Lives Through Sports Network is an international nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit. It was founded by my mother, Dr. Lalisa Anthony, back in 2009, and we're pretty much like a consulting nonprofit to where we help out different organizations, whether it be school districts, athletic programs, community goers, anything like that, and just pretty much help them out with their ideas as far as taking an idea from I guess you say, from brain to paper. Here recently, we pretty much stepped into a different direction when it came down to hosting our own events. And so we've guided ourselves into doing the football camps and the college camps, college football tours, as long as recruiting seminars and stuff like that for high school students within the state of Kentucky. But normally what we do is we travel around the country and outside the country as well, helping out organizations, pretty much, like I said, put their ideas to paper and see what we can help out with, anything else they might have on hand.
And your mom started it?
Yeah, she started, kudos to her. It was actually a situation with her traveling to the Bahamas with her sorority sisters. Oh. And she pretty much was walking on the beach, and she could speak about it more passionately than I can, but she pretty much said that God put on her heart to create a program called Building Lives Through Sports. And the network part comes from, you know, us bonding and pretty much collaborating with different organizations. But she just saw that, you know, she could do some different things with the youth within the U.S. and outside the U.S. And went from there. And it's blown up and it's grown, and she still travels abroad pretty much, I don't know, probably 3, 4, 5 months out of the year to, you know, the Bahamas and Jamaica and things like that, Turks and Caicos.
Well, good for her.
And so, yeah, she does a lot of great things for the world. I can't just say the U.S., but she does a lot of great things for the world, and she comes back to us, and she just mom to us.
Well, that's great, and it sounds like you're doing great things here in Kentucky. So, Ryan, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing more about this. Make sure y'all stay with us. We're going to have more Good Afternoon Kentucky after this.